Good morning and welcome back. Today we have President and CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Heart of Georgia, Betsy Fitzgerald, joining us. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for letting me come.
I'm glad to have you back. You have an incredible event, year 13 for the boat races. What's going on?
So we have the only dragon boat races in all of Central Georgia. And so basically we get out in the water and we paddle for a cause for Big Brothers Big Sisters to make sure that we keep our programs free for our at-risk youth and our families throughout Central Georgia. It is so much fun. I know that you've seen some of this footage have popped over to the beach, but we have a beach party on land for those that want to go cheer on their favorite teams or just have a great day at Lake Tobosofke. But more importantly, we welcome teams from corporations, clubs, and even outside of the state to be able to come paddle, compete, because we have lots of different trophies, medals, etc. And it's just a great day on the water to, help Big Brothers Big Sisters.
And I want to talk about the race. We will get to Big Brothers Big Sisters. I have a big heart for it. The race, when is it, how much is it, and how can people get connected to participate?
Sure. The race itself is on June 20th.
I got you.
The race itself is on September 20th.
Perfect.
On a Saturday, we have a practice day on Friday for those that have never done it before, want to kind of, sharpen up their skills a little bit.
So they have time to get a team together, get ready. September, you have about a month.
You have about a month to get it together. And on the beach, we've got beach party. On the water, we have all the boats, equipment that you can need, and as well as a professional steer. So you basically just have to show up and have fun and have a great attitude.
I love that. And so we want people to participate. And you said, we had talked about it earlier, there is a price tag to it, but you can get sponsorships for that. Can you kind of talk about that with me? Sure.
So some of our club teams, they raise individual by their paddlers because they want to do good things. But the main fee is $1,500. We also have a pretty good discount for any clubs and nonprofits that want to participate, such as schools. And this is the perfect way for a corporation to kind of look at their budgets and maybe go into their HR budget, because this is considered one of the top team building opportunities for companies. And in fact, most Fortune 500 companies have done something like this, including dragon boat racing up in Atlanta, as a way to get out and have something a little more fun than doing, getting stuck in a boardroom learning about team building.
This is a real good time to build a team camaraderie.
Yes, it's so much fun, but it's a pretty easy way to raise money internally as a corporation, as well as reaching out to your peers. We call that peer-to-peer fundraising. A lot of people sponsor miles when you do walkathons. Well, you can do the same for a paddler, except we're not going to tell anyone how far you're going to paddle, because sometimes it can be a little tiring.
Just start prepping. Do some work. I want to talk about Big Brothers Big Sisters, Heart of Georgia. What is the need that you have right now? I mean, the boat race, incredible. We want you guys to sign up, but there's also a need for Big Brothers Big Sisters. How can the community be helping you out in these upcoming months?
Our biggest thing is that we need mentors, and anyone can be qualified. Life qualifies you to be a mentor, but what we need is just a small commitment. It can be as short as 6 months, or it can be up to a year when you first get started with us. We don't want you to be a tutor. We're not a club. We're not a babysitter or a taxi driver. We just want you to go have fun, and you can mentor doing the same things that you love every day. For instance, so many of my young men want to actually learn how to weightlift, and they all think they've watched a YouTube video on pro lifters. But if you're already going to go run, or if you're going to want to go to the gym, why don't you do that with one of our littles? Because they just want to do it the right way, and that magical time together is very influential on those youth, because even though we don't do all those heavy things like the tutoring, etc., our kids change their attitudes about school, which means they go more often, which ultimately always means that their grades will start improving, even if it's very small and minimal. But more importantly, they're going to start making better decisions. They might start mimicking you. They might be, dressing like you. I know that we love our newscasters, and many of them in this region have been bigs or currently are bigs. And some of our young men especially love mimicking,
they want to see what's on TV.
I want to see you, I like those shoes. How do I get clothes like this? And,
That's awesome.
And so they change their attitude about how they do their thing during school, during the summer, etc. And it really does make a huge impact on their lives later on. And who knows, we might be breeding a bunch of really awesome young newscasters, just like you, Monica.
I may be biased. If you'd like to find out more, whether it be about the race or how you can participate in Big Brothers Big Sisters, head on over to our website, 41NBC.com.